We're back. So here we are, the second weekend in August, and not been here since the end of June. Lots of stuff going on with work and family, so July was a bit of a write-off. Yeah, we're back, and it's pretty much as I left it, which is good, and I'm happy to say that the zinc phosphate is really holding out well. There doesn't appear to be any rust coming through, so that's good to know moving forward when we do the other half of the boat beyond the plastic. We can be rest assured that the zinc phosphate will do its job nicely. Let's have a look. Yeah, the blacking is looking nice still on the bays. We're going to look at, once the weather starts to turn, we're going to look at maybe getting something down in there and some ballast back in. Hatches are still in, nice. So yeah, what are we going to do this weekend? Well, I'll show you. It is my intention, or was my intention, through the duration of August to try and sort out some of this stuff here. Work outside while we still can before the weather gets too bad. Even today, it's looking a bit ominous. You don't really want to be rubbing down stuff back to bare metal if it's going to start chucking down the rain. Having said that, we give this rusty stuff a wire brush, and even if it does start to rain, surface rust will be better than what we've got going on here at the moment. Nice to get some paint on. Most of this rust like this is just surface, it's fine. We've got these joins here, the original joins. Actually no, I think that is probably a split section join. Really nice join, this one. Really nice join, it looks alright. Not look too bad at all. And then we've got a problem here, well not a problem, but it's just most of this rust, it's just surface. I've gone over it with a wire brush. That's fine, we'll go over it again with some orbital discs and maybe some flat discs. We've got this join here, and we've got some really deep fill, deep, I don't know what you want to call it, but anyway, it's where it's been welded. All they've done here is, rather than just fill that with weld and then grind it back, you can see here, look, Jesus. But we're back onto our old friend filler, look, body filler. So when I've been grinding, wire brushing the rust off, it's taken all the filler with it. Really, I just want to take all this filler out. And if there are any deep, you know, mate, it's been welded from below, welded from above, I don't know. But basically, that is where the strip section begins. there, and it goes up to there, and yeah. Look at this really deep set weld. See that? And this just needs filling with weld and grinding back, rather than body filler. So we're up against it here with the weather. It's pretty unpredictable at the moment. It looks like I'm going to have to do more prep than I thought just on that joint alone, in order to get it ready to fill with weld and then ground back. So yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, you can't see that weld from below here because it's above this steel, this box section. That weld is above there, so you can't see it from below here. That's basically what they've done. Look. I don't know what they've done. Did they weld it from above or from below? This, so they've obviously at the two halves, they've welded this bit in to brace the two bits of metal, and they've probably welded it from above actually. So we've got some penetration. You can see weld through. So it's been welded from above, and then this box section for some reason has been tacked on afterwards. So yeah, they've just basically got your two halves, welded that to stick them together. Then they've welded from above, and then where the weld hasn't been completely, rather than weld proud and grind back, they've just opted to fill the craters with filler. So that's that end down there. Then you got the 13-foot stretch section. Then you got this one. Again, you can see the actual, you can see the joint here. So again, we've got these bits of square tube here, welded onto this side, welded onto that side to brace the two sides. But then when you look, you can actually see the join here on this side. And then when we go upstairs, this one just looks like a normal join. Nothing wrong with that. No filler required. So I don't know quite what went on down there. Yeah, we'll just fill that with weld and grind it back, I think. Try and get it reasonable. Yeah, that'll be alright. I'll just wire brush the loose rust, give it a going over with an orbital sander, he said. 6 hours ago now. Word to the wise, don't get a boat if you don't like hard graft, because there's plenty of it. Nothing is easy and everything takes 4 times longer than you thought it would. This is just going at it, the rust spots with a flat disc. We've still got to go over the whole thing with an orbital sander and a wire brush. So yeah, we're getting there. I mean, you know, that's how it was. And that's how it is. So, you know, it's Saturday afternoon. We've still got a good part of the weekend left. And the good news is we did have some rain. But it only lasted 5 minutes, if that. Literally, by the time I packed my tools away and got them back in the boat, it stopped. So, rain hasn't stopped to play today, and it's not forecast for tomorrow. So we could be onto a winner here. Let's just hope so, eh? Oh, and by the way, I put a bit of weld into that seam. Still needs a bit of filling. Hopefully a lot of the it's not as bad as it was. That's just a change in level from there to there. Still got a few. That's not as holdy as it was. Paint should feel that. Paint should feel this. That's just a change in level from this section to that section. And then we've just got a few little craters here that I might put some filler in at a later date. Only reason being is because I don't like the idea of water sitting in there. And well, it's sitting water, isn't it? Which is never a good thing. So we'll see how the paint does in filling those minor imperfections. But at least we haven't got a dirty great big channel there now like we did before. So that's one thing. Alright, it's just gone 5 on Saturday. I've had enough now because I'm going to go and get washed and go to the pub with Ali and Lee from the YouTube channel Ali and Lee Building the Black Swan. Go and have a look if you're on YouTube. Ali and Lee Building the Black Swan. So anyway, just gone 5 on Saturday, and I've ended up just sanding all the rust spots on half of the roof in the end. We've now just got to give it another pass over with an orbital sander. Just feather these edges in on where I've gone over the rust spots with a flat disc. It was all superficial, you know, nothing too major. Most of it just with the flat disc on the grinder. Just got there's a so I just got to feather these edges now with the orbital, and yeah, the weld is always going to be there because it's a join. You can't help that. Even on the manufactured, the original boat, it's got joins in it because obviously 63 foot of roof doesn't come in one long sheet. It's got to be done in sections. So the rest of the joins now won't give me too much grief. This is the original manufacturer's join, so that won't give me too much grief. It's probably full of filler, to be honest, but there you go. But at least now they're all going to look like this to a point. This one's from the stretch section, but it's not too bad, not as bad and as the other one. But now the other one is actually looking worse, better than it was. Like I said, we'll see how much of these little holes the paint fills in, and then anything like that might require some filler a future. I think for the most part it's not looking too bad. Still a bit of filler in there. Can't get under here. These bloody bars, they're flipping great to hold on to when you're walking along the granules. They're a pain in the arse. Can't get a wire brush under there, can't get a roller under there. They're just bloody awkward when you're doing anything like that. So yeah, this is bare metal at the moment. Took that back to bare metal. Obviously all these are bare metal. Well, I've taken the rust off, so even though we've escaped the rain today, I'll be under no illusion of the amount of moisture in the air tonight, and especially the dew point tomorrow morning. I'll be fully expecting to come and see some surface rust on these tomorrow morning, but that's okay, we can deal with that when we pass over with the orbital. The main thing is we've got rid of all the flaky hardcore stuff like this. The rest of it, yeah, all superficial. Same thing again really. So this half will be not a lot different to this half, to be honest. So yeah, tomorrow pass over with the orbital and start slapping some paint on hopefully. There's no rain forecast for tomorrow. Just cloudy and windy, which is pretty nice really, because the wind blows all the dust away from when you're sanding. So happy days. That's perfect, isn't it? Not raining and windy. Job's a good one. Morning. So here we are, Sunday morning, and it is drizzling. As you can tell from the gunnels and the size of the boat, the roof is wet. Doesn't go as rusty as I thought it might. There is some surface rust. No, it's just from the night's moisture. And I'm out here with a hand sander just so I can get underneath the rail where the orbital can't get to. I'm just giving that a little bit of a run around just to get under the rails sanded, and then hopefully within the next half hour to 45 minutes the rain's going to stop and we can crack on with just crack on. And we're in trouble if this rain doesn't stop and we can't get any paint on today. Right, well, whilst I was waiting for the rain to stop, I've been to Wicks. I've got some nice microfibres. These are lovely small ones, so they should get under the rail okay. It's now stopped raining and we are actually quite a bit of sunshine in the air, so that's perfect because I did all my rubbing down whilst it was raining with the wet and dry, and the rain was actually helping with the wet and dry, and it's also washed the roof down at the same time, so we're good to go for paint. Ooh, sweet. Giving it one last going over with the orbital sander, and I'm going quick scrape with a wire brush. I think we're going to start painting now. Well, I've got this this paint scuttle. Here's a quick tip for you: always line your scuttle because then it saves having to clean it. This one here, I used it with the bitumen paint, and now it's just full of bitumen paint, so that's no good for anything. So yeah, always line your scuttle and then you can just throw the liner away. And another top tip: don't pay a £5 or whatever for 10 liners from Screwfix when you could just get some swing bin liners here. Look, swing bin liners, Aldi, that's 79p. It's 20 in there, and then you could just line your paint scuttle. You just pull that out afterwards when you're done and chuck it away. Happy days. First one side handrail done. First coat, you can see it's a bit patchy in places. That's not a problem, we can go over it again. For all those looking and thinking, oh, he hasn't taken the mushroom vent off. No, I'm not worried about that because I'm probably going to make the hole where that is bigger. I think I might put some sort of Houdini hatch or something there. So that's going to be right above where my shower will be. So rather than just a mushroom vent, I think I'm going to have a hatch. Eyes looking threatening as hell. It's like literally in my face going, do you want some? Oh well. Crack on. So there we are then, one coat. Just going to keep going now, back to where I started, doing another coat on the sides and the rails, and come down this side again and do the middle again. Then we'll see where we're at for paint. I've got 5 litres and I'd say it's probably just under 3/4, half in the tin and that in the scuttle, so yeah. Still 2 coats down, so we do a third. 2 coats of primer, that's enough. Still got too hot, huh? I'm starting to stick. So it's R4 on Sunday, day 2, and we're 2 coats in. And I think we're calling it a day there because I've done a bit of touching up here and there. The trouble is, you get to the point where you start to put 3 coats on, and the coat you're putting on is becoming tacky and taking off the coat that you've put on underneath. So 2 coats is enough. We'll just let that dry and then we'll see how it looks next time we come up. But to be honest, considering we've been battling the elements this weekend, we haven't done too badly. 5 litre tin, probably about a quarter left, so yeah, about 4 litres. Got my bag there, I've just poured out what was left in there into the tin, and just take your bag out, and there you go, nice clean scuttle. Happy days.